Hi, I'm Tani Zarelli. On my recent trips to Israel, I discovered that what I see on CNN and Fox News is not what Israel is really like. I've discovered that the people are a kind and compassionate people, that they reach out to their enemies even in times of trouble. I've traveled off the beaten path and went behind the scenes to places that tourists don't usually see. Israel faces a real battle. It's not about the territory or the land, but it's about the people. Israel's enemies want to remove the Jewish people from the face of the earth. In order to show the American people the true story, I formed an organization called the Heart of Israel. We invite people just like you to travel with us and through focused trips learn about the heart of the people and their communities. Recently, I traveled to several towns bordering the Gaza Strip. There, I visited a school that had suffered a rocket attack from Hamas terrorists. These senseless attacks are continuing without any provocation from the Israelis.
Last February, we had a rocket that came over from Gaza and hit the playground of the school. The pole with the flag came down. And the most important thing is that we put the flag back up first to show how strong we are. The whole area was covered with shrapnel and the walls were badly damaged. This has all been rebuilt in just 3 months, but we are still not back in the classroom yet. The miracle is that it happened on a Saturday when the children are at home. Imagine at 9 o'clock in the morning when the playground is full of kids what devastation would have happened. A lot of the kids in the school come from areas outside of Ashkelon that get affected with rocket attacks. They are more affected when they hear the warning sirens over here because they think they're getting away from it, and now it's come over here. And those are the first kids that are taken to the hospital if something happens.
The true heart of the Israeli people is a peaceful one. They live their lives much like us. They go to their jobs day by day, their children attend school, and they enjoy their meals together in the evening. Yet the difference is, they live under a constant threat that just 20 kilometers away, a terrorist group plots and plans their next random rocket attack. Ashkelon is a town on the coast of Israel, less than 20 kilometers from Gaza. I spoke with the mayor of Ashkelon, Benny Vaknin, on what has been taking place there.
You can see that more than 120 missiles were shot to Ashkelon, everywhere. Yes, I was with the mayor of Gaza in United States, in Germany, and we succeeded to collect $1 million donations. And we made all this, we made the project together. I sent 40 people from the municipality, expert, because we are expert in infrastructure, in road, sewage, water treatment. And my engineers, they went also to Gaza to help and to give advice from our experience. All these relationships were cut because of the ruling of the Hamas, the terrorist organization Hamas. But all this because of the Hamas ruled Gaza. If not, we can do a lot of things without involving in politics. All the politicians, they can continue do what they want. But we have responsibility to the children, to the people, to our people. Most of the people of Israel and most of the people of Gaza, I'm sure they want the peace, just to reduce the suspicion, to have more understanding.
David Baskila is the mayor of Sderot. In recent weeks, his city has been under fire by rocket attack. He has been kept busy making sure the city shelters have enough food, water, and mattresses for those who seek refuge there. Even during Shabbat or a Sabbath as we know it, Hamas escalates their attacks.
We are in a big problem how to explain the people all over the world how we suffer if we are strong. You cannot be someone underdog if you are strong. We are really people that live here in Sderot, want to live in peace, want to grow them children in silence, in peace, normally. And we have not this chance to arrive to this situation. Today, America and other countries send a lot of money to rebuild Gaza. They don't rebuild Gaza. They rebuild the Hamas, I think, now in this situation. And this is a problem.
As we traveled along the border, we came up to a group of Israeli soldiers at a checkpoint. When we got out of our vehicle to talk with them, I wasn't sure what to expect. After a few moments, they realized we were only there as observers and were willing to talk to us about their feelings.
Doing our job. Everyone needs to do this. If we won't do it, there's no one else to do that.
I mean, how do you get through a day knowing that one day everything could change in a moment's notice?
No, it's a routine. You do it every day, you do the same thing. You know that something can happen. You do everything to make it not happen.
Right.
But you know what to do when it happens. You know what to do.
You're well trained. Yeah.
I like to think so.
Goodbye.
Bye.
As we continued our trip, we drove right along the border of Israel and Lebanon. It's a well-traveled road where the Hezbollah sometimes encounters Israelis from just across the fence.
What we see here, this is the border. What you see at the fence here. Down here is the border. And down below is the village called Adeise, which used to be a very peaceful village until the Israeli pulled out from Lebanon. When Israel pulled out from Lebanon, the Hezbollah came inside and came very close to the border. And then from this village and from other villages around that you see, they start shooting rockets to Israeli villages.
All your enemies that are around you say, first Israel, then America. What would you say to the average American family? What would you say to them right now, if you could, knowing that there's going to come a time, possibly?
I would ask them to come to Israel for not a long tour, for a short tour, and understand the way that Israel lives. Then they can decide whatever they want to decide. I think when they see the real picture, not the picture that is shown on the small frame to see what's on television, but to see in their own eyes how people live here in Israel, and then decide whatever you want to decide.
If you could have protected sooner than later, things would probably be a lot easier.
For sure. Then there won't be so many victims.
Right.
This is our country, and this is where we're going to live. And if we have to fight, we will fight to defend ourselves, not to attack. If we have to fight, we will fight. But we prefer to make peace with our enemies.
Israel is facing what I believe is a precursor to what we can see here. By understanding the heart of Israel, we as Americans can not only learn how we can help them, but we can also prepare ourselves and perhaps prevent the same thing from taking place here. You've seen how people in Israel live their lives basically the same way you and I do. They work, they play, their children attend school, they share close family ties. The difference is they are surrounded by people who simply don't like them and want to remove them from the face of the earth. By understanding their lives, you can learn how you can prevent that from happening here, hopefully before it's too late. I'd like to invite you to take a trip with me soon, and by seeing it up close, I know your life will be changed forever. Come explore and learn the true heart of Israel.